Hello, hi. Hi, howdy, and welcome back. Had a bit of a delay there. So, when I got the arm mount for this mic, where I can mount it to my desk, which has solved a lot of my problems in the long run, having an elevated microphone. It actually came with a spool of silk tape. And the instructions said if you're using specifically a Blue Yeti mic, there's something weird in the manufacturing and the size of the hole that they put in the bottom of the microphone isn't exactly machined properly, and so the hole might be too big. So here's some silk tape. Beth and I have not had any problems with our mics. We each have a Blue Yeti, and about a week ago, mine fell out of place. Just kind of fell off the holder, and that ripped out, the audio system. So I actually plugged in my headset into the microphone through another 1/8 inch. So it just suddenly my audio turned off and I heard a thunk next to me. So I've been trying to tackle this problem since, just adding more and more and more of that silk tape to hope that eventually the mic will stay on. So as soon as I was about to hit play for Metroid Monday, my microphone fell off again. So anyway, hi, here we are. Welcome to Metroid Monday. Hi, Anchorwind. Nice to see you. Sorry I missed out on you last week. It was just me getting frustrated at bullshit. So, if you can imagine that, whatever you imagine is probably, more interesting than what actually happened. I got murdered by a lot of mermaid ghosts and incessant brooms, and then a pirate. What I think is the actual easiest boss in all of Final Fantasy history managed to kill me because he was brutally difficult. But anyway, hi. Get this thing running. I also have decided that I think that this emulator is a little bit wonky. And that is explaining why I'm losing things whenever I die. So I'm going to try to be careful about saving my state in areas that I think are important. So, oh yeah, I should actually load my save, shouldn't I, right? We left off... There we go. So I'm in the water temple. I have the squiggle sword. 2 energy tanks, but uncharged because I did die against the boss. Now, I've been going to the left specifically because I figured if I just stuck to one thing, I wouldn't get too confused with all my options. But I know the boss is this way, and it's a long hallway, and I don't think there are any branches. Well, maybe there are. But since that sucked so much ass, and I might do better with the ice beam, I'm gonna take my chances on the right for the first time and hope that I can find an ice beam. So, I am prepared completely to YOLO as necessary. Once again, we are joined by whatever these weird things are and wall-crawling Jesuses. And if you have a better description for what that is, I'd like to hear it, but I'm pretty sure we're looking at Jesus. Now, I'm cautious back here because things, don't take a lot of effort to kill me. Oh yeah, when I do the midair somersault, it's so bad. This is my rolling animation too. It's the crouch. And here are the murder mermaids, the mermaiders. As a greater death metal band once said. Oh, fuck's sake. These things are, by the way, they're brutal. Look at that. I farmed health and already I'm almost dead. That's amazing. They do like 20 health per hit. So I can't farm with those. I'm gonna need to find a better way to get health up. And that was just entering that room, right? Well, I'm at 17 hammers or axes now instead of, I think I came in here with 9. So, maybe I could just do that. There we go. Yeah, oh, here's my hammer. Isn't that darling? This is the shit I have to put up with. So I gotta do the strategy where I try desperately not to activate the mermaid murder ghosts. Great, that's nice. Thanks for the platforms. Okay, cool. So, right way sucks. It's gonna be one of these. And I feel like I say that half the time. Within the first 5 minutes, it's gonna be one of these. One of these gauntlets of a fucking hallway. Gotta try it and try it and try it, and then just dodge an onslaught of utter mayhem. It's been a long time since I listened to Mermaider. I own the album. Like, I should really crack that out again. The exception of the last track just being the intro to the show, it was a decent album. Brendan Small is very talented, and I'll just leave it at that. Eat a fart. Okay. All right. What was I supposed to do? I'm not getting the good ending. Oh, okay. Already almost dead. And I literally didn't do anything. Oh, I didn't know Jesus would kill me too. Great. Great. Normally, after I take a week of a break, I enter this thing refreshed and I'm better straight off. But this is actually, it's worse to the right. Holy shit. I honestly didn't think. I didn't think it would be this bad. Ugh, I'd love to go for the health. Oh, come the fuck on, man. Mm-hmm. Gotta stay positive. Gotta stay cool. Infinite mermaid spawner. That's a great way to stay cool and calm. Oh, whoa, 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 hello. Oh no, I can't see the emoji. The restream chat has not properly updated itself. Whatever it is, I'm sure that emotion perfectly expresses my ticklish attitude with all this. Oh my god, where am I? What is this? No. Hold on, I gotta see if I can bring up a better chat window so that I can try to actually see what you've written. Alright, let's see what we got. I've been struggling with the restream chat pretty heavily since I first got my hands on it. And they've never really been able to nail it quite properly. No, I still can't see the icon. No, it doesn't even show up on my stream. Great. Well, I guess I'll just persist with using my version. If it's just going to display them properly again, then I might as well just roll forward with the version I have. Because it is a little bit easier to read. So, wow, sorry, I just made an entire master's thesis on an emoji that I can't see. But such is the nature of streaming, I guess. Oh, we're going through this door. All right, what's gonna murder me through this door? What's behind door number 1? I don't even know what this thing is, right? Can anybody make out what that's supposed to be? Because I see it, and all I can think is migraine. That is like the embodiment of a migraine. Never mind, these things are the embodiment of a migraine. Get away from me! I think it's a miracle I only got hit twice there. Would have loved none, but right. Beggars can't be. What the fuck are you? Breaking out the mermaids. This is gonna be some sick shit in here. Oh, please. Oh yeah, right. I tried doing this. I'm not allowed to grind here, because these things will kill me. What are you? Oh yeah, you're the mummy monster. Just an excellent capstone to a wonderful day. My god. We're now at the point where you gotta describe the emoji in descriptive word. Holy fucking Christ. I hate it. I hate everything here. Alright, I'm at 40. Nice. Oh, 5 axe missiles left. And my wavy dagger. Look, I just gotta creep through the hallway. And how am I supposed to get through this, right? Oh. Okay. I've made an ass out of me and me. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Getting attacked by tumbler mermaids! They got purple hair! Purple hair, damn it! Okay, the end. I almost feel like I should just go for the boss. I don't stand a chance, but, like, at least I can get there? We're worse off than when I started the stream. I have fewer missiles. I've racked up more time. But the important thing is the friends we made along the way, right guys? Lel. Perfect capstone to a shit show of a day. So, here in Boston, we had a pretty run-of-the-mill snow and ice storm over winter, and we're just coming out of it now, right? You know, everybody, you know, it's what's gonna happen in the Northeast. Fuck me! And anyway, so snow went away, and neither of my cars will start. So I'm pretty sure the battery's dead on. I know the battery's dead on one of them, and I thought the starter was busted on the other one because the batteries seem to be okay. By the way, this is water. Just want to let you know this is supposed to be water. Cool. Carrying on. So the better car, Beth's car, the Impreza. I figured I would get that one. Oh God, for fuck's sake. Figured I would get the starter replaced on that, bring it back, and jump my car and hope that my car doesn't have any problems beyond a drained battery. And so called up the tow people, and they came by. Like, what's the matter with it? I'm like, oh, I don't know. I think it's the starter. He goes, well, I could try to start it, and we'll see what happens. So, you know, he gets his box starter out, and hey, would you know it? The car starts. So he's like, well, okay, see you later, drives away. By the way, we're on a narrow one-way street, so as long as he's sitting there, there's people backing up and, like, honking at us. I mean, can you see that there's, like, something happening? I realize you gotta get to the dick-sucking factory as fast as possible, but, like, I'm in kind of an issue, right? In a little bit of an emergency here. So, you know, he says, charge it for 45 minutes. I'm thinking, well, I only have the one key, so I either gotta sit here or I gotta step away from my car while it's on with the key in the ignition and risk someone taking it. You know, Somerville isn't exactly known for having its most upstanding population in the United States, so I did it about 50-50. Like, I sat in it for a while, almost dead. Let it charge. Went out on errands because I needed to go pick some stuff up at the grocery store anyway. There we go. Okay, the end. Why do I do this to myself? I don't need to be playing this. I could just be smacking my hand with a hammer for 2 hours. And again, I'm worse off. So anyway, fucking, I get to the store. It was a pet store. I need to get more litter, because I'm not, like, in a disgusting, dangerous situation. But, you know, I could use more pretty soon. Especially since we're going to be going out on the trip. Oh, that's another story for you. And I go back out to the car, and wouldn't you know it, the damn thing won't start. So I'm like, okay, it wasn't just the battery charge. Something else is going on. I was right all along. Now I've got to inconvenience myself again. So I call up the tow place again. Different tow place. I'm going through my insurance agency. I send a guy out. So both times are just like, well, estimated time is an hour. So the first time I was waiting, I could just do it in my apartment. The second time, I had to do it in the parking lot. Because, you know, if they show up early, which is great, that means I don't have enough time to go grocery shopping. Because I wouldn't be able to intercept them. So I just had to sit in my car. Come on, really? I had to just sit in my car. Wow, how did I get through that? Oh my god. Am I John Matrix? I'm John Q Matrix. I see the code. Anyway. So, you know, I'm riding with the tow guy. While I'm waiting for the tow guy to show up, and he showed up fairly early. I didn't have to wait very long, maybe like 15 minutes, so, you know. I was A-okay. While I'm waiting for the tow guy to show up, I noticed that I'd gotten a text message from the airport saying my flight was canceled. Just straight up canceled. They didn't call me, they didn't send an email, they didn't contact my wife. They just sent a text message being like, your flight is canceled, click here. Looks like a spam message, doesn't it? Why ever would I believe it's true? Well, guess what? It's true. It's true, and it took me so long to see the message that, of course, nothing was open. And okay, so the trip that we're taking on Friday, well, we're going to take on Friday, was our first anniversary. We're gonna go into Denver and see the beautiful Rockies. Why did I do that? Celebrate our first year together by pseudo-camping. Why do I do this? Why do I do it? Am I stupid? So that's canceled and possibly not replaceable. And, I'm on the phone with the lady at the airport trying to get arrangements set up. And I have to leave the call because the tow guy shows up. So I couldn't get anything done, and currently everything's in screw mode, speaking of. So, got 2 cars that don't work, 1 car that was not properly remedied. My first year anniversary week trip with my wife, possibly not happening, and that's still paid for. So it was a good day. Again! What the fuck was I supposed to do there? Metroid, man. Yeah. So anyway. Brought the car in. Luckily, the mechanic is like a 1-minute drive, 1-minute walk away from my apartment. So, like, I could just drop it off there and let him have a go at it, and he can keep it overnight, no big deal. And, he calls me up halfway through, and he's like, well, you know, this could be just a faulty battery, like a weak battery. Could be the alternator, and, you know, if you know anything about cars, and I barely do, alternator is not a cheap part to replace. We're talking on the order of $700. I'd gotten one replaced in my car about half a year ago. It's not fun. I mean, who has fun sitting on their thumbs for hours waiting for the mechanic so they can spend a bunch of money because they're too incompetent to figure out how to fix their big moving box. But anyway, only the wave beam and the rolly ball and the bombs. Gog! And death. I found the imminent death item. Shitload of missiles, but it doesn't matter. I might as well fire them up my ass. So right, the guy contacts me and he's like, well, you know, it wasn't the clutch. And I'm thinking, oh boy, here we go. And he said, well, it was just the slave wheel nut pincher had been leaking fluid onto the cremulator. I'm like, oh, thank God. So that was only a couple $100. And yada yada yada. Now I have only one car that doesn't work, which is, you know, significantly better than 2 cars that don't work. And we tried to figure things out as far as... Nah, I dare not. I dare not go for it. Try to get new arrangements for the hotel situation or the flight situation, so we're gonna be going out about a day early. And which means we need to book an additional place, which is already nutty because we were planning on staying at 2 different places. So now we're gonna be staying at 3 different places. A hotel, an Airbnb, and some different hotel. In 1 week. Might as well just live out of the rental car, right? But yeah, so far as I could tell, everything's going pseudo-swimmingly, with the exception that Beth and I are going to have to arrive at the airport independently of each other, which, all told, not horrible, but... Oh, God, get the hell away. I forget about these fucking things. So yeah, I'd really like the ice beam. If we're gonna start talking game now, I'd love that ice beam so I could actually take on the damn boss. So let's see, is this the hall where I keep getting my asshole widened? I think it is. Because I haven't gone down any other hall because I don't, in addition to getting destroyed, I don't also want to get lost. Christ. And that's a miss. That's not a miss. Oh, God. Oh, this is how I died last time, right? Fell in the hole. And guess what? It's impossible to escape, isn't it? I now have to die. One wrong jump and down you go. That's my favorite way to play Metroid. Beth just got home. She doesn't have the revolver on her, so I can't do myself in right now.
Okay, I need it.
I hear you had a pretty interesting day too. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna load my damn save file because I'm actually better off than if I were just to die because I'd have more missiles. So, you know, screw me. And I don't know, I just gotta do it again. I just gotta do it again, and this time try not to fall in the effing water. Because water is... mermaids and water are my lethal enemy in this game. It's like, this guy... Forget it, he can't swim. He can't swim, and he has no social skills, so when a mermaid comes onto him, she comes on hard, and then he explodes into a bunch of pieces. When she so much as brushes him, get away. God, eat the squiggle! Eat it! There you go, Jesus. Speaking of Jesus, die. I missed a Jesus. He's gonna come back around for another one. Goodbye. Oh my God. This is another one of those traps, isn't it? I can't touch that. Can't touch it, or else the fury of the mermaids will be on me. Oh right, the thing! All right, if I stand by this thing. Oh no, that's wrong too. Okay, okay, gotta take a breather. I guess there's no sense in me assaulting that. Can't touch the thingy. You wrote 41 songs?
I
God. What's with the circles just coming out of nowhere, trying to destroy me? Oh, there must be a circle spawner down there. Fucking geometry. So we're having our fair share of nonsense today, Beth and I. Jeez, I'm sorry. You could rewrite the songs on a bit-by-bit basis. Ones and zeros. Oh, right. This might be the safest way to do this. I think I might just do this for a little bit. Give myself a fighting edge. And then try not to fall off the cliff like a jackass, because that will do me in. Slowly but surely. Very likely. Something extremely stupid constantly happens. Well, the most exciting episode of Metroid Mondays yet, because I'm making no progress, but I'm really happy about it, because, well, I'm a bad liar, so no, I'm not really happy about it. Come on, you stupid fish bitch. Yeah, oh my god, farm spots, I'll take them where I can get them. These things are so dangerous to touch that I think I have to successfully kill 5 of them and get 5 health pickups on average in order to counter the damage I would take from just grazing one of them. So, an infinitely spawning single hit enemy is not good enough to farm. It needs to be fairly safe too. These things will fly like a mermaid out of hell, too, if I give them the chance. So I gotta make sure to nuke them as quickly as possible. Hey guys, it's like I'm playing the original Final Fantasy. Grind, grind, grind. Very little happens. The difference is the music isn't nearly as good. Alright, she's still dropping stuff. Spawn spot, you know, like fish. I wonder who the first person was to use the term spawn to refer to something coming into existence, especially in the context of a video game. Because, as far as I could tell, that term is only really used for fish, like salmon. Final Fantasy speedruns. Yeah, depending on which one it is. They all have their different special charms. I did notice, I took very careful note of the fact I watched all the speedruns, like the top tool-assisted speedruns for the first 8 Final Fantasies, and each one was longer than the previous one. Actually, I don't think Final Fantasy II had a tool-assisted. I think it had to be some guy playing on the PSX. I don't know why nobody ever did a tool-assisted speedrun of the second Final Fantasy. That one seems like it's the most exploitable because of the battle mechanics, but just, nobody ever did it. The way that one guy did it, when it wasn't tool-assisted, the way that one guy did the speedrun is that he constantly... Oh, sorry. Beth's having her own difficulties. We're having a lot of technical difficulties today. Are the fish done here? So yeah, in the second Final Fantasy speedrun, the FF2 speedrun, what the guy would do is, if you're familiar with that one game has a very contiguous world straight off the bat, which I think is one of its detriments, because that means you could accidentally wander into late game enemies from the very first castle. You don't have to go very far. Kind of a design flaw, but the whole world's contiguous. So he walked to a late game dungeon, saving every once in a while so he wouldn't get into a battle, because the PlayStation version allows you to save state pretty much where you are. Survive the jump, guys. That's the major hurdle right there. And God, inch forward. Christ alive. Ho ho! Hell no, he said. This water is not deadly. Get away from me. And he got some, like, armor or something like that early on that made it very difficult for him to get hit, which I thought was a cool use of Final Fantasy II's dumbass world mechanic. Why am I here? What does this hall have to offer me? I like how I have to just kind of deliberately ignore power-ups from these enemies because they're so painful. Okay. More black magic. But yeah, the first 8 were progressively longer, and I don't remember if there was a Final Fantasy IX speedrun as of last I checked. I probably would have watched it, but I think watching the speedrun, oh my god, look how much health I lost just from contending with these things. I came in here with close to 2-3 full tanks, and now I'm halfway murdered. Oh my god, magic happens sometimes. So anyway, as I was trying to say, what the fuck? Okay, this isn't the beginning of the area, that's good. Watching those speedruns was the first time that I realized one of the major things that I don't like about Final Fantasy VIII, and that's the fact that they're way too reliant on dialogue. I mean, there are a lot of things I don't like about it. I still think it's a great game. Out of the first 9, probably I'd put it like solidly in the middle, like 5th position out of 9. But one of the major problems I have with it is way too much talking. Because if you're in a tool-assisted speedrun, you really feel those words. Every one of them. You could tell where the slowing down grindy spots are. 7 was a lot more visual. And auditory, I guess, is also true. Ugh, mummy bug. So again, like, right, this is new to me. So, Anchorwind said some things while I was talking, and I deliberately didn't look so that I didn't get confused. Oh, eat farts. Oh no. Oh no, I know where I am. So now I can actually read Anchorwind's comment without dividing my attention what we got here. Somewhat related, I'm big into randomizers. FF4 free enterprise rando races are so much fun. I'm familiar with the randomizers for various things, including there's one for Super Metroid, isn't there? So I might, you know, have a go at that at some point, or Link to the Past, which are 2 masterpieces. Not perfect, but damn good. Yeah, so I know where the hallway. I know what this hallway is. If I were to go left from the beginning, I'd go through a long hallway and eventually find my way down here. So anyway, this is on the way to the boss. I don't think they're gonna give me the ice beam. Oh Christ, what is happening? I'm getting completely surrounded by assholes. I like the swords at the bottom, it's a nice touch. Anything special? There's nothing special in here. Oh, I think I know what this hallway is, actually. So, there was always a pit way up above me that I would try to jump over, and I've always made it, so you might actually fall down here. And if that's true, this could actually just be like a shortcut. So why the hell wouldn't I fall down? Is it... Oh yeah, I think because maybe there's a couple of missiles if I were to go the other way. The proper way. Nice. Thread the needle. Thread that Thar needle. Gotta go back through this shit now. Oh, alright. Little bitch. Beth was having computer problems all day. She actually said to me she felt like she did negative work because she had to hard reboot her setup and just everything was going wrong. So this is one of those days that I'm actually doing worse at Metroid than I typically do, and it still feels like a relief compared to today's bullshit. So I'm taking it in strides. Oh, I gotta get through here quick, or she's gonna wake up. No, I did it. Nice mechanic where I have to dodge power-ups or else I get assaulted. Yeah, look at that, so pro. Here's one of the death jumps. That's a game-ending jump. One of the many questionable design decisions by the ROM hacker. Oh, no, you don't. Not falling for that. SMZ3 combo is my absolute favorite. 3 hour-ish. Yeah, 3 hours is a pretty comfortable time to play for one of those classic games, I'd say. Like one sitting if you're really getting into it. Okay, so I actually don't know what's gonna be in this. There's a chance that this is gonna be the boss. And I don't want it to be the boss because I'm not really prepared to take that responsibility. So I most likely would have, if I came through the door above, I most likely would have tried to go through that door right there because I'd be taking them systematically. So I'll continue downward and see what I can find in this door. Oh, look, more nonsense. What, gee whiz, guys. You got your bingo cards ready? You gotta fill out the nonsense box? Cause holy shit, that's a sight to behold, isn't it? Come on, you fucking idiot. There we go. Punch buggy bullshit death hallway. Holy fuck, oh, death mummy. And it's one way. Okay. Anything I can salvage here? Anything? No, it's corralling me towards the boss without any other power-ups besides some extra missiles. Fan-flippin'-tabulous. There's no way I'm gonna take on the boss without a full barrage of missiles. So I'm gonna have to find some way to recharge that, which is probably gonna be in the hallway out here. That said, die, Jesus! Okay. I'm at full health. All I need to worry about now is missiles. Let's try to get myself in a comfortable place to do that. I think I was here last time, right? This would probably do. Gotta get me some missile axes. Axe missiles. Golden axes. By the way, I don't understand the love for golden axe. I honestly think that it's not that great and people only like it due to the nostalgia of it. Because it pretty much looks and sounds and plays like ass. No offense to Golden Axe fans out there. I don't mean to shit on your Golden Axe parade, but I can't stand it. I'm not big for beat-em-ups to begin with, but especially ones that look like the characters are too bloated for their loincloths. And the sound effects just sound like they're swinging around, I don't know. Instead of swords, they're like hitting each other with rotten melons. Like thump, thump, thump. The beady eyes of the sprite perk. I don't know. Not for me. Not for me. In retrospect, I probably just should have had a Super Nintendo instead of a Sega Genesis. Because I can rattle off the top of my head a million titles for Super Nintendo that I think are amazing, and I struggle to find any for the Genesis outside of Sonic the Hedgehog. And that's the entire reason I got the Genesis, because, believe it or not, I got to play Sonic 3 before any of those amazing masterpieces on the Super Nintendo. So that's why I'm just like, you know what? I'd rather have a Sega Genesis. Oh, only I knew. If only I knew. Are you gonna give me something, man? I can't go up against the boss with just 30-something missiles. I have to have more than this. Like, my capacity's gotta go higher. It's weird. I'm in a weird position where early on I'm aching for health. Now I'm just like, stop giving me health. Give me something I can work with. Jesus. Shining Force. That's an RPG, isn't it? I think what little I know about Shining Force is that I think I was doing a stream one time, and I was playing Final Fantasy music in the background because I honestly think it's extremely well composed, even from the first game from 87? Even from the first game, the compositions are pretty damn good. So I was playing various versions of those as background music for one of my streams. Give me missiles, damn it! And some guy came on and he's just like, you know what other soundtrack is good? Shining Force 2. I'm like, oh, I listened to it. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna say anything bad about the game because I don't know the game. It's probably great, but that music was just stereotypical blarpiness that you get out of a Genesis. I think one of the things I like about the Sonic the Hedgehog tunes, no, I think that's what it was. I think I was remarking on how good the Sonic tunes were, is that they mastered the Genesis sound chip. Like, all the derpy things that make that Genesis sound chip sound terrible. Sonic sidestepped most of them and worked within the bounds and did it well. But any other game, you step outside Sonic the Hedgehog, it's gonna get real blarpy real quick. God damn it, give me something! You fish shit. Somersault or style. Again, I'm stuck at 34. They haven't given me a single effing missile. I actually don't know which way the door is now. Like, I've lost count of what door is door. I don't think I'm maxed because missiles come in multiples of 5. I'm just gonna give up on this hallway. F it. I'm just gonna hope that 34 is enough. So there's the door that's a dead end because, well, it's one way. Oh, because they don't drop anything anymore. So this is something I noticed in the original Metroid. I think for a given hallway, enemies only have a limited number of drops in their RNG before they just stop giving them and you gotta go through a door. Damn it! Oh shit, really? Yep, and she dropped something just in a good time to piss me off. But yeah, they just might not drop any more missiles in that hallway until I go out and come back in. Everything sucks. Everything's deadly. And yeah, I actually remember this hallway pretty well with all the crystals flying at my face. All the balls flying at my face. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to be save stating outside the boss room because it is atrocious is a word. Bananagrams is another word. By the way, shout out to Bananagrams. Fun game. Fun game. Could you possibly stand to give me some missiles? Like, can you find it in your circular hearts? Holy shit. No? Not in the cards? One of you fine folks will give me some. No? No? Everything takes a million hits and just rains on you. Okay, time to save state. And I will be loading from the save state if I keep getting murdered, because otherwise I'm just not going to make any progress, right? I have my principles, but then I also don't want to just grind my wheels. I gave up on the last ROM hack because I realized how big of a chore it was going to be to even attempt. This one, by comparison, is much more fun. Oh, wait, no, this isn't it. Well, I'm on my way. How did I do this last time? Yeah, that's right. Gotta not waste the missiles. Gotta not miss all the time. This reminds me of last stream where I was just constantly missing. I think I let out 50 shots and 3 enemies just kept dodging them all. I just felt like, blam. Blam. Are you maxed? Yeah, I already answered that question. No, I'm not, sadly. Love to be maxed. Blam. God. The weird irony is that they only give me health when I really don't need it anymore. Game's got this hard-on for giving me a bunch of health as of the last, like, 10 minutes. Give me something else, man. Give me some missiles. Missiles. Axe action. Axe action. Oh. This could be the boss. I just don't know. And yep, it is. If I fall down that hole, I'm in deep trouble. So I'm just gonna, wow. If I manage to do this the first time rather than getting knocked into the death pit, I might have actually stood a chance. Okay, that went smoother than I expected. I really thought that I'd just be pulling my hair out. And what do we got here? There's a possibility that the floor is actually deadly, so I'm gonna save again. Knowing the designer here and a couple of the things that they either deliberately put in or let slide, I don't feel like taking my chances. Look, it gives me missiles when I really... Yup, look at that. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Only sometimes. Huh. Cool. So, anything special here? No. Zap? No. And what do we got? I actually don't know what that is. I think it's an energy tank. Yes, it is. Now, I'm not going to complain about an energy tank. Let me just say that straight up. No complaints here. However, some kind of power upgrade, that just means that there's nothing in Ridley's lair. And that was easy. Yeah, it was easy. So the first time I stood near the door and fired from there, but my shots kept getting blocked by his, and I eventually got knocked into the water, but it's impossible to escape the water. Speaking of which, by the way, there's no fucking way. There's no way they've done this to me. You wouldn't dare. Hi. Well, okay. Now again, if you have to use a glitch to get through it, you're probably doing something wrong. want to take a look at the map and see what what was going on inside that guy's sick head. So where's that long hallway? I mean, yeah, confirmed. There's almost nothing in the way of power-ups in this entire area. However, if I can tolerate the long hallway, I can get one more energy tank, and I think that will be to my benefit. So I'm gonna make that my mission, to get the other energy tank. So it looks like that place that was one way was the other one. I'm gonna go for it. I just had to have, so that was the purpose of that long hallway. The one jump that I kept making, it looks like the function of that was to prevent me from getting one of the only upgrades in this entire area, which is a single pack of missiles. And the left-hand door in the long hall was to get you an energy tank that can only be gotten from there, and then you go through the one-way hole. So Ridley's Lair is extremely small and straightforward. And that does mean that soon I'll be able to leave this region and go back to the main hub. But I came down here because I thought I had like no other ways to go. So I'll kind of be stumped, I think. This is Willie going nuts out there. Aww. He's filled with beans. Willie is filled to the brim with cat beans. I thought you liked toe beans. Yeah, well, he's just getting out of energy. That's normal. Yeah. It's actually my favorite thing for him to do. Oh, they just need energy. Ways to vent. Juno's done it too. I love it when he just runs all piss and vinegar through the apartment and then just climbs up the wall. Certainly you've heard the term piss and vinegar. The traditional barkeeping drink. Yeah, it's where you piss into vinegar and then drink it, and then you eat the black egg. Yeah. Bip. Little. Now, I can't be certain whether or not I've actually gotten the energy tank and it stuck with me. I'm actually starting to think that I did, but might be worth going back just for fun. Just because, you know, it will be the last thing I do in this area. So I could just take advantage of that. Oh, great. Great. Whoop. Whoop. Wait, is this correct? I don't want to waste my time here. Yeah, this is, I guess this would be the way back then, wouldn't it? The other place was... No, this wouldn't be the way back. Aha, now I gotta keep going up. "92 axe-shaped missiles on the wall. 92 axe-shaped missiles. Missiles? Hey, Junie. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'll just shove her off. Her onto the floor. That's what I'd do. Push her on the floor. I know, it'll get her out of the way. Wink. I saw that one ghost try to snipe me. Hey, Junie, why don't you come spend time with me? I got 100 missiles. I can spare to fling a few. Ugh. Ow. Ass. It is a crystal generator. Oh, later, sucker face. So this is the entrance. Let's go leftward. Yeah, so the reward for beating the mini bosses, you get an ungodly amount of missiles, more than you would need to complete the game. But it doesn't hurt to have many, many more. So why the hell not? Getting ass kicked. Getting too complacent. Excuse you? You're supposed to take 2 shots, Jesus. You're supposed to turn the second cheek. So that's that. Is this the pit? This is a pit, according to my map. Now I'm actually gonna look at the map and see what these pits do, since I'm pretty much done with this hellhole. That pit would have led down to just one of the juncture points. Yep. And that makes perfect sense. So I will proceed. Proceed. That started elegantly and then turned to hell. Ah, now that I know I could do that, I'm going up here. Oh, come on, man. Boop, boop. I skipped this because I didn't know I could do that little jump, and then I figured it out when I got stuck in Ridley's place. And this would be the only other upgrade in this area. So I already suspected that this is a hole in the ground, and I've just been avoiding it. What? Okay, that was the first time I missed, and I missed because my controller decided to press the up button because it's wonky. So that's cool. I finally missed it the one time I knew I didn't want to miss it, and now I just lost a lot of progress. So, welcome to Metroid Mondays, where this is one of the worst Mondays I've had. Gotta go back through the nonsense now. That irks me very heavily. The one time I missed it and I did nothing wrong, the controller was just like, hey, time to stand up again. Don't... Why? My favorite part. Hallway of the Sirens. Thank you. Okay, back on track again. How very dare you, sir. Once again, up button. Killing me. Killing me softly. Well, I hate it all. Oh, come the fuck on, man. Is this how I'm going out? Jaw. Oh, duh. I've gotten beaten so hard that my health is almost out. Just from being denied that one hole. Jump. I should have said denied that one jump. Better start scrounging for health now. Using up my missiles pretty well too, I've noticed. Please. No more. Saving it here. Don't need the controller to destroy me again. So, save state as... I'm not going through that again. That was... Shouldn't have gone through it the first time, honestly. There we go. All I wanted. Wait. Oh yeah, I did go up top last time. That's where I found those missiles. And I fell through the floor. You know, I probably did get the energy tank, and this is just gonna be a waste. But that means Anchor Wind, at least you can see this zone in its entirety. If you've been watching from the beginning, once I get this energy tank, that's literally the last thing that I haven't seen. Oh, that's right. That missile pickup goes away when I die. And I've died many, many times. Oh, you can't fall through. There's a limit to how far down you could go. Jeez. Wonderful. Thank you. I might as well get it. I'm gonna get my ass kicked no matter what. Holy shit. Yep, it's coming back to me now. I'm not gonna survive this hallway if it keeps going like this. I've died so many times in this hallway because I underestimated how dangerous these things were. Especially here, when they surround me and won't stop spawning. Take that as a massive gimme and get the hell out of here. There's a good recharge point. Oh, lovely. This is perfect. I could just take any items they drop and then back out. I have plenty of time to not get spanked. The real challenge will be getting... I can see that to the right of here is that narrow hallway that made this entire hallway be one way. So that's on the way to my goal. I'm gonna at least charge up one health pack before moving on. Exactly. Especially with things as dangerous as these mermaid ghosts, I will take what I can get. You done? Done giving me stuff? Better not be done. I kind of need... Oh, I remember this hallway. This hallway was hell. This was a bad choice of a farm spot. Because I had to deal with this thing. Fucking amazing. Amazing, right? You'll never believe it. The energy tank was exactly to the right of me. Right there. Well, time to have another go. Hi everybody, welcome to Metroid Mondays, where I suck and die. Or I get brutalized by sea spiders, or whatever the hell these things are. What are they? I get brutalized by Jesus that violates the rules of Metroid and just changes direction spontaneously, and I land on him. That does not bless me. Oh boy. What? Come on, man. Come on. Give me a break. I don't want to be doing this 20 times. This is how I spent the second half of my last stream, was just trying to do the one thing I'm doing now. Go to the end of that long hallway, get the energy tank, leave. Yeah. Oh, great. Did it do the thing? Okay. No, you're right. That's the bug. That's the bug in action. Where if I die, I lose things randomly because of the emulator. So I'm gonna go ahead and boot right back up and start here again because I'm not dealing with that. That is not cool. I need to find a new emulator. This one has some problems with Metroid, and the sad thing is, this is the preferred emulator for the Metroid editor that I use to look at maps. So if I ever need to test something in a map, it loads this one by default. But you're right, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with it stealing things from me. I thought that was put in by the hackers in Metroid not Challenge. In Metroid Captive, I thought that was part of the mechanics, is that you lose certain things if you die. No, I was wrong. It was the emulator. That missile tank I just picked up is another one of those things that vanishes when I die. So pro. Back to the Hellway. Oh shit. Why'd you pick up the axe? Why'd you touch the axe, Indiana? God, I can't believe that worked. Doing much better. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. So this is the part that killed me last time because that red thing is infinitely spawning. And it looks like these guys are too. Yeah, cool. Good job. And there we are. Can't afford to fall in the hole this time. Remember, that's a death hole. I don't think I'd be able to negotiate my way out of there with bombs. Oh ho ho ho. Okay, let's get out of this place. I hate it. So the exit's all the way to the top. I can handle that. I can dig it. You tried to get me. That was awesome. That was less awesome. Oh, we're out. That's it. I'm saving here. This is too good to lose. And we never have to come back to this hole ever again. Guess now I'm confused about where to go. Oh, sure seems like there's something down this way. Doesn't there? What does my trusty handy dandy map say? And yeah. It's a dead end. There is an actual room that way, but it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't look like there's anything to pick up, but just to make sure. I'm gonna turn on the Norfair items just to scour. And no, it's some goofy dead end. That's Final Fantasy for you, baby. Now I have to remind myself what way is allowed to be gone. That looks like a dead end. I don't want to waste everybody's time. Those are missiles that way, and I think I got them, so let's go upward. There should be 2 missile tanks through here, but they're pretty far down the hallway. Actually, they don't look like they're that far down the hallway. I'll go in and have a glance. I'll know right away if I've gotten them. And if I did, then I can just turn around and leave. Yep, I got him. I just go. Catching every one. Wow, that guy took a lot out of me. Holy shit. Guess I shouldn't be surprised anymore. I can kill the green librarians. Guess now I've got to try to figure out what's going on. It's been a long time since I've been back here. It's been 1 week since I've been back here. 2 doors, what? Why are there 2 doors here? Do I have no idea what's going on? I think not. Sorry, I'm just checking my map. I want to make sure that I don't screw around, because I really hate getting turned around. Yeah, there was a gigantic hallway through the lower door. that doesn't go anywhere. So the only place for me to go is the uppermost door. Oh, these guys still. Angry shopkeeper. Wink. I think I've just gotta suck it up and climb. I think it's a long way up too. Here we go. Now the first door. I guess the question is, where does this guy go? Checking out this hallway, having a quick scan, don't want to waste time. Become another casualty of society. Never fall in line. Dead end. Dead end. If there are missiles in here, I probably have been in here before, so I'm just gonna keep going up. I can afford to miss these missiles if I'm completely wrong about that. There should be a door above me, too. And if not, then I have no idea where I am. Thanks for playing. I meant right above me. Okay, actually, okay. I'm legitimately confused now. There's the ceiling with one door. I've gone in there. This area has another door. I've gone in there. The place I want to go is this way, because this gets me out. I never want to come back to Norfair either, because Norfair only exists as a hub world. To get down to... Oh, eat turd. Eat serious turd. Get down to Ridley's lair, as I was saying. I'll be glad to put this place behind me. I don't think I ever need to come back to the Fire Temple again. Fine. Take a second and just really drink this in. This summarizes how I feel about this game, I think. Ah, the good old days of having to use a bomb on those dudes. Never again. I don't think there's anything interesting in this room. Actually, I think this is bombable. but I don't think there's anything special down here. I think it's just lava. Nothing. Nothing interesting. I think there might be a dead end up top here. Oh yeah, I just didn't see it at all. This I think is also a dead end. Just gonna chill. Don't worry guys, just gonna chill out on the floor. It's perfectly normal. It's how you stay cool in a volcano. Just shove your feet directly into the igneous rock. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not arguing that there's not something wrong with my feet based on what just happened. Phased right through the ground. But not deep enough to be a problem. But I got stuck long enough to miss my train. Now I'm gonna be in a bad mood all day. Blech. Smith. I'm gonna be in a bad mood. You better not. After the bullshit I went through today, which was go on the website and pick a flight. Boy, that sure took a lot out of me. Oh, I can't bomb when I'm on this thing. Interesting. Alright, let's go back up to Stupid Land. Oh, that's right. So the goal of Metroid Final Fantasy is to find and defeat the vampire. And good news, everybody. Virus and threat protection. Windows Defender summary says it did not find any threats. It didn't give me a long enough time to read the message, but I get the gist of it. No threats. Hallelujah. Oh, wow. What's the matter, baby? Hallelujah. Ali Ladgley. Let's destroy some flying guards, because why wouldn't there be flying guards? On Metroid Monday, we have all sorts of surprises and stupidities. Wall crawl elves. Bats that don't flap their wings. Bats that flap one wing, as we saw back in the Fire Temple. I think down is a dead end. The coveted statue. I don't think there's gonna be anything cool down here. Why even have an area like this, right? There's no purpose to this ground. It's just there because. So the only way to go is oop. Most powerful enemy on Earth, the static green bat. Known throughout history to take many knives to the face, the static green bat is one of nature's most stoic predators. Bink. And there's the Keebler Elf Massacre, whatever that green thing is. The mermaid with legs. Yeah, I've been down this road. And there's the suicide fairy. I'm checking my map. I hated coming through here the first time. Making it absolutely sure I know where the hell I'm going now. It's gonna be sad having to give up this wave beam because it's been so useful. Now that's Metroid for you. Okay, so here's the first important decision I need to make. Like, should I go left or should I go right? Because I don't remember where anything is. Full stop. If I go right, Checking ahead. Get to a vertical corridor that has a dead end room. Wait, how did I miss that? A room that looks like it has an item in it, but it can't have an item in it. Something's amiss. Power up room. Now I could be confused, but it looks from a glance that you can't get the high jump boots? Am I dumb? The left. I might well do that. I don't think there's anything interesting for me to the right. I mean, the high jump boots apparently are to the left, but I don't think you can... Oh no, I don't think you can get them at all. I think you're meant to do this entire adventure without the high jump boot. Which, if true, is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anybody try to do that before, so I think left might actually be the only true way to go. Hi, Beth. Are you okay? My wife has a case of the tickles. You calling me a liar? Did they play porn?
No.
I should have.
They're trying
Huh.
to play Trump.
I think you're gonna submit that as a bug. Oh yeah, so I might as well tell that on the stream. Okay, so I had this urge to listen to the Garfield and Friends theme song. Now come on in, come to the place where fun never ends. So I asked the Home Hub to play the Garfield and Friends theme song. And what does it say? Playing the Garfield show theme song, 10 hours. So we both kind of scrambled over ourselves to stop it right then and there. I don't know what the Garfield show is. That's not what I asked for. Totally different. That's probably one of those early 2000s. This is probably that three-dimensional nightmare of a show. Remember that one? That existed. 3D animation Garfield show. I was asking my audience, Beth, right? Not everything's about you all the time. You damn right you bad. Here. Let's retrace my steps. So I should be in this stupid-ass hallway now. That goes down and it goes up. And as a reminder, up appears to be a straight-on dead end, so that's not worth going up. Well, let's go down. Oh god, elf power. Turtle power. Just want to, friendly reminder, I've gotten no real power-ups since starting the stream. I've only gotten a ton of missiles and an energy tank, but no new powers that can use to my advantage. This is another one of those dead-end bottoms. Yes. So there's precisely one way to go. That'll be through this door. Okay. Just checking, because they have a lot of one-way doors, and I remember getting pretty lost in Brinstar. Instinctively go up, but maybe up is not the way to go. Again, I gotta check, because I don't want to get lost. If I were to go down, there's one way to go from there, and it leads to nothing, maybe? looks like a dead end. Down from here, and that looks like... Oh dear. Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to be doing. I think I'm going to be going to down from here. Because I found Kraid's lair, and I didn't proceed because I thought I couldn't go that way. And now that I've kind of gotten comfortable with the bomb jump, I might be able to go that way. Because if they're not going to give me the high jump boots, then I don't see any other way to actually pull off that maneuver. Just to verify. Dead end? Yes. I see. I need the ice beam to get up there, I bet. That's an energy tank to look forward to someday in the far, far future. So I want to take the time to point out that I'm glad for these ROM hacks that they're more than just graphic hacks. I'm glad that the designers put some thought into the layout of the dungeon. Like, despite the fact that the water temple was obviously horrible, egregious time, there was some thought put into the layout and the various traps and routes you can take. I appreciate that. Now, there are multiple places that I've gotten permanently stuck because of oversights, or maybe they're just being trolls. Not happy about that. Not going to excuse that behavior. But in general, this was a great effort. Even if my front flips look derpy. Anchorwood said goodnight. I don't know if that means he left. He didn't say anything about leaving. If he did, I know you can't hear this, but good night. If not, ignore it. I mean, still have a good night, but, like, this doesn't have to be goodbye. Boink. So this is where I was last time. I got stuck here because I could not make this jump, and I assumed that I needed to do a bomb jump or something like that. Now, oof, that's gonna be a problem. Can't actually do a bomb on the elevator. That might have to be the way to go. Bomb jump myself up high enough that I can then make some kind of jump higher. Oh, what a nightmare that would be. That means every time I die, I have to do this again. Don't want to do that. Just hold down the button, as we old Nintendo players would, to hope that it propels us up into the stratosphere. Oh, almost. Just gotta do something more like that. And I will be save stating if I actually manage to make it out of this shit pit. I want to get a little bit up into the green pillar area before I try it. Oops. A little early. Metroid Monday. Orble Snorble Dork. Come Come on, come on, come on. Get up there, you stupid ass. There are better ways to have prevented the player from proceeding without bombs. If that's the only thing that's stopping you, that you need bombs to make the jump, then I really wish they hadn't done that. Where the stream gets fun, this part. Dude, seriously. Nothing down here? No? Why wouldn't they just... Why can't they just let me bomb off this ledge? Maybe they can. Okay, there it is. I found the secret. Go me. But let's save this damn thing. Victory lap. Whoa. Okay, victory lap over. Let's proceed. Final. Hey, pirate time. There's pirates down in this star cave. Now, I'm legitimately not looking at the map, left or right. If this is like Kraid's lair, then I'm thinking that left is going to be not the boss, which might be good. But I'm probably gonna go left. Yeah, let's start with left. Oh my god, is that the airship? Am I getting attacked by the airship? Down in Pixie Cove. Wonder how much damage the airship deals to me. So stupid. Just when you think you've seen it all. The unnamed airship from the first Final Fantasy emerges from a hole and tries to murder you. Like an RC, I was gonna say helicopter, but nowadays I guess drones are a thing, huh? Fuck off. I like the aesthetic in this place. I like that the hallways are erratic and slightly congested. Ooh, that's a nice touch. Like rounded out hallways. I appreciate that very highly. How badly these things, like, completely wrecking me. Pretty badly, it seems. Great. Just getting spanked. Oh, nice hallway. It's the little things, man. Thought I had my missiles turned off, but maybe not. Maybe I'm the asshole. Also, what are you? What are you? Oh, okay. Hey, it's a pirate ship. Am I wrong about that? Oh, this looked like it was a pirate ship and it's just infested with pirates. That's cool. Arr, there be pirate ghosts. Handle like a pro. Oh, I gotta toot my own horn for this one. That's a big yikes from me. It's a yeekaroni and cheese. Once again, bats are invincible. What the fuck? Really? This one of those like pseudo bosses? Also, is that a goblin? Okay, so the two bosses of this game are the easiest boss in all of Final Fantasy and the easiest random encounter of all Final Fantasy. This cannot be the real thing. It's gotta be one of those decoy bosses. What the fuck just happened there? Oh, I should grind. So I don't get wiped off the face of the planet by airships and goblins. Dun 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 nya nya. Beeble bleeble blue beeba bleeblo. Skableedle feel skableesk. This guy's gonna be probably way harder than Ridley because he has a forward-facing attack that blocks my shots, and I can't freeze it because I don't have an ice beam. So fighting him's gonna be a piss and a half. I have 137 missiles. If I get up real close, maybe I could just hammer him with a billion missiles, or maybe I could just bomb the shit out of him because I think that's what speedrunners do. They just get up on his case and then just bomb him to bejesus and back. I will try to save state when I'm near the boss so I don't have to go through the headache again. Or maybe not, we'll see. I gotta have some integrity on this show. Eat your vegetables. Stay in school. Drink your milk. Don't do school. Stay in drugs. Eat your kids. Oof, this is gonna take a while, I bet. I got a rhythm. I guess Anchor Wind really is gone, or else he would see a much more bizarre grind point. Damn, I should have saved my stupid stories about today until I was grinding, but I guess I had no idea I was gonna grind. I blew my load early. I was bitching about my day, like, straight away. What's up? That's the term, isn't it?
Explicit.
Well, okay. Would you rather I play a adult-themed Metroid? That exists. There's one called Naked Samus. It's just, they hacked the NES sprite. Got a tiny little, like, 2-pixel muff. Yeah. This is early 2000s ROM hacking for you. You know, like, every other ROM hack was Super Mario with a huge boner and a swastika. That's what the teenagers did when they hacked ROMs. This is one of the few quality, like, dedicated ROM hacks. Okay, the airships aren't giving me any more, so take off. Aha, that is a decoy. Let's never have teenagers. We'll have kids, we'll just either give them away or kill them outright. Holy shit, I should not have done the grinding. Sucking ass, airship. Suck a big airship ass. Two doors. I'm glad you picked up on that. Yes, that's exactly what I was referencing. Hey, you're the one who sent me that song. All right, let it be known.
Because I knew.
Yeah, sure. We never use that as our wedding song. We never danced to that song in front of nobody, like we promised we would. In front of the Lord God Jesus. Well, Jesus is all-knowing, and he knows that we would sing. We would dance to a song about trucks having sex. Yeehaw, yippee-ki-yay. Blurgahorks and Torch. Okay, we're good. Blam. Oh, I filled that dude with blam. No, get away. Okay. I'm not paying full attention to where I'm going. I'm just hoping that I'll completely screw myself over. I'm also hoping I didn't go in a loop, and I don't think I did go in a loop. I also recall that in the original Metroid, I know that there's a decoy Ridley, and a decoy Kraid was programmed, but he wasn't implemented into the game, if I recall my Metroid lore. Oh, this is gonna be good. Well, that's gonna be a one-way fall, I guarantee it. There's no reason for me to go down there yet. I might as well go through this door. That wasn't a mistake in the least. I'm not gonna get completely destroyed in this hall. No, sir. And dead. Oh God, Turbo Fairy. Oof. So something that's been characterizing this particular hack of Metroid that I don't see often is the need to be able to stay on certain platforms, or else you fall into pits that are hard to get out of. Thankfully, they did let me out of this one. Normally I'm not so lucky. Can you please just fucking land a shot one time? Samus got the ability to crouch in Super Metroid, and it is one of the greatest abilities yet. It may not seem like much, but it means a whole hell of a lot after having come out of this game. There's only one way to go. I'm running out of health. Let's do it to it. Might have just gone on a big loop. I don't know, maybe not. I can't tell. I'm a victim of the labyrinthine hallways. Well, either I've gone this way before, and I'll just find a different route to go, or I haven't gone this way. And I'll find something new. Yes. Okay, I have gone this way before. I'm fairly certain, but I'll try to find something that I haven't yet seen. Of course, last time I came through here, I had a whole hell of a lot more health. Hint, hint. Nice. So this time I'll try to go through the little drop chute right here. Or whatever. I'm in the underbelly of the Pirate Cove. Oh my god, you. I have no way of knowing if this guy's like the official boss. Well, better charge back up, eh? Oh, I have a lot of missiles. Holy shit. I mean, axes. Just 143 axes. 145 axes stowed in my back pocket. And that's my maximum. 145. It's a lot. I think beating the final boss takes a little over 40, so you still have to account for all the Zebutite barriers, which can't wait to see what those are going to be. And the Metroids, which by the time you actually hit that hallway, you might be able to get in there with max missiles. This is working for me in a major way. But eventually they will stop dropping things if my theory for how the RNG works is correct. Maybe it's not. So we're going to be going for our anniversary to Colorado, which might seem like a strange choice considering we're just coming out of the worst of winter and then we're choosing to fly from Boston to, you know, the Rocky Mountains at the very start of spring, so it's going to probably be really cold still and very possibly snowstormy. And the answer to that is it was cheaper than going to many other places, and, you know, yeah, well, all the places we chose were going to be beautiful and good choices. So why not just pick the cheapest one this one time, put up with the cold, and understand that the benefits are that it is going to be gorgeous. So we're going to see the Rockies. We're going to get chopped up by Jack Nicholson. We're going to get really high. Not in that order necessarily. In fact, I think by necessity, can't be in that order. Ah, it's still actually giving me stuff. That's cool. Maybe the RNG is just a static table and it just cycles through and there's a big stretch where it has just nothing, and it makes you think, oh, maybe you're not going to get anything. That's how Final Fantasy does random battles. Well, that's not quite right. They have a single lookup table that cycles through. So if you ever needed to get to a certain battle, you're guaranteed to get it if you just keep having battles. For example, War Machine, Death Machine. You're in that hallway and you walk around, eventually you're going to run into Death Machine. Damn, they could have made Death Machine one of the enemies in this, and it would honestly just make me shit my pants out of complete fear. Because honestly, nothing says medieval fantasy role-playing game like going up to a space station and having a nuclear-powered death war machine try to blast you off. Well, you're in space, so I was gonna say off the planet, but out of the solar system. And then you beat it up with swords. Dry spell? I'm halfway filled up. Might just be time to move on. Half isn't gonna last me super long considering how much damage absolutely everything and its mother will deal to you, but I think we could just move on from here. Oh, now it just got really cute. And once again, the... Oh, Christ. That did so much damage to me. That was over 100 damage in that last stretch there. This is the legit boss. That's great. Well, let's just save state because this is complete nonsense. Hello, what do we got here? Really? No fucking way. There's no way. I must be missing something. That can't be the boss. They just trolled me hard. Yeah. I think so. Well done. The irony is that you have to murder multiple copies of the goblin, despite the fact... Maybe this is the legit one. Oh, I like it. Got an enemy you have to constantly dodge in order to survive. Okay, and that's... You know what? He's just trolling me now. Why? I gotta save again just to be safe. What is this game, man? I mean, it's Metroid. It's the Metroid I know and love, but boy, they've really wonked it pretty much to an unrecognizable state. I'm gonna go this way. Not sure what there is to be gained by going forward. Get a load of this pirate. He's wearing an eye patch, but they actually make him walk by mirroring the sprite, so he keeps trading which side of his eye the eye patch is on. Makes him look like he's having a fit. Oh dear, here it is. Well, this is gonna be the actual boss, isn't it? I would have liked something that could help me recharge my life. I guess I'll have to do it out here, huh? Not as comfortable a place to charge back up. Term is grind, I realize. Not as good a place to grind here. Oh my god. You know what I just realized? This dude has a lot of swords. I'm hovering at 100. It's not very productive. Oh, great. Great, these things deal 20 when they hit you. Which means I need to get approximately 5 health pickups to pull ahead after a single hit. So he just hit me like 2 times. That means I need to pick up like 11 health pickups. Oh, come the fuck on, man. Really? I really, come on. This is driving me crazy. Oh, and look what he just gave. Cool. It's cool. Thank you.
Give me so many.
I'm mad right now. In fact. Great. What should I know about my Discord channel?
I posted.
Describe it to me, or would that not be productive? Okay. Okay, let's share this. Let's share this with the chat. Break things up a little bit.
Can you?
There's got to be a way to do it. Like, I'm not that used to my OBS as much as I should be. What's that?
I mean,
And the trouble is the
I don't think
system. So it's on the channel? Is it a meme dumpster?
it is.
All right, let's have a look. Okay. Let's see if we can add this to the scene. OBS might not be the best system for doing this, but oh no. No, we are worrying about it. This is going to be my ability to take. Yup, I can do it. I can actually add pictures into the OBS. It resizes it like a window, but okay, so this is what Beth is showing me. And actually, I will do the entire context in there. Image slideshow, image media source. Wish there was a way I could just paste an image in. That's okay. And this is taking so long. So this is what as the version that Beth decided to share with me. Is there a caption to go with this?
You know, there's some. I had it.
Are you pasting into chat? Oh no, yeah. Put the message in chat while I get my ass kicked. My attempt to actually manipulate images. Wow, I can't even get that. I can't get it. No Twitch. You could be able to comment from YouTube, but you know I don't want you to go out of your way. Alright, it's gonna take me 5 years to get my health back for this boss rush. That's nice. Some snazzy footwear indeed, by the way. Hate it. I really hate it. Thank you for poisoning my visage with that.
Anytime.
I'm not exaggerating when I say these are the hardest shoes I've ever seen. Hard to look at. That's probably what they meant. Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know what the function is. Yeah, I had that same problem when I tried writing 2 E's and I realized I don't have 2 E's, so I just had to use a 3. Twitch is indeed super confused. You're not wrong there. Yeah, so that guy who's been playtesting my mod has had a major Twitch issue where he just suddenly couldn't log in one time, and they never got back to him on getting his account restored, so he had to start a new account, which is annoying for him, and... Oh. Try a different browser? Try Edge? Olivia told me she uses Edge. I mean, if you use Bing, you're already going against the grain, but she uses Bing and Edge. Like, Olivia, you're too edgy for me. You know what? You knew it before I knew it. Unless you just know me better than I know myself. Okay, I think we've hit the limit of what I can actually... I think I've drawn enough blood out of the stones that are these airships. So what I'll do is I'll save here again. Save state. I'll go out there and I'll keep grinding because I just don't want to get... Well, you know what? Actually, no, it's probably a good time to try to go in. Right? This might be the legit boss. No. Stay in ball form, you fucking Alright, if you keep standing up, it's gonna be a problem. You gotta stop standing up. This is killing me. This fucking controller is actually killing me. Kill me. It's gonna kill me because it keeps making me stand up. Yep, I knew it. Well, I'm gonna try that again because I feel like I was really wrong there. Nah, I'll do it more legit and actually try to grind. Excuse you. Just excuse you in every direction, okay? Toy plane is my worst enemy. Why vampire? Like, why did they make the vampire the last boss? That's not a bad choice, it was just a curious one. They could have used any of the other, like any of the four fiends. They could have used Garland. They could have gone with Chaos. They could have used the War Mech, since the last stretch might as well be technological. But they went with the first semi-significant boss of the game. Oh, no, I wouldn't even say that. Certainly he's the only boss in the game that becomes a random encounter later on. Vampire, you suck. Tell you what, man, I could really go for some cookies when this is done. You just perk up at the sound of cookies? You have a big smile on your face? Well, you are very comical, and I know you love cookies.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's not exactly what you sounded like?
You just killed me.
Might have just hit him, but I definitely startled the cat. Killager. Oh, poor Ginny. Poor Jongler. Did I startle you? Are you a dumbass? Yeah. Are you having a grand old time staring at the wall? You are a dumb animal, aren't you? Yes, you are. Alright, well, I charged up one tank. Jimbler. Oh, she heard me and she went to my lap and then left. Could use more of this luck. Remember when I was getting 1 billion health at that other area where I was maxed out and didn't need it? I would love that luck to return. That would just make my day. What was that? What have you done? I love terrible people. No. But I said it for comedic effect. Herder. See, that's what you sound like when you say things for comedic effect. Yeah. Go on. I'm listening. Like a loving husband would. Oh, why did you shoot behind me? That's gonna have a bad time. Speaking of Colorado. Damn. I mean, this guy's a knight, but he's also like a master gymnastics professional. Look at those crazy friggin' flips. Possibly also a ninja. And he hates model planes. He'll just sit and break them one at a time as they come off the assembly pot. Man, this hacker really just took it all the way, didn't he? He didn't just hack the first few enemies of the game and then leave the rest of it untouched. He went the whole 9, did a complete enemy swap, complete texture swap. I appreciate the effort. Oh shit. Don't get me wrong. I love it when it's not just 25% of the game is done and they give up. I'm almost filled up. Then I can take on the boss. Hopefully. As a reminder, every one mistake I make where I get hit costs me 4 energy pellets, typically. That's 4 successful shots where he drops energy and I pick it up without getting hit. And he seems to have kind of given up doing that now, so I might just go ahead and go back through the damn door. But I am almost filled up, which will be great. Oh. Hi, Febu05. I didn't even notice. I was busy trying to figure out how to use OBS. If you're still there, hi, I see you. Not good at the streaming thing, as you'll notice. Throwing knives at airships. I think it's like an indie band name, isn't it? Throwing knives at airships. Or that's the album name. Band name will be the Redhead Front Flippers. You can see this guy's rib cage. 8-bit rib cage. There you go. There's a retro electronica band name. 8-bit rib cage. Oh my god, come on. Give me something. You can't be done already. Yeah. I'm gonna assume you are. Oh, I'm almost there. I'm almost maxed out. This could be great. Oh. Oh, I'm just about ready, aren't I? Oh, please. Did you fucking really? The beam went around him. Beam went around him. Okay, that's good enough. I'm gonna save here. And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna wreck the goblin's face. Because he deserves it for being a goblin. And putting me through this fresh hell. And hopefully this will be an excellent capstone to an otherwise crazy stream tonight. Oh, this is gonna be hard without... It'll be hard without the ice beam. Hammer time, motherfucker! Hammer time! Keep bitching about collision detection just turning off sporadically, but sometimes, like right now, it's working in my favor. And I got him! And it looks like I cracked my spine in mid-air. Awesome. Awesome! I actually beat both of the fucking bosses unexpectedly in this one stream. So, damn, hot diggity damn. Now let's scour this room, see if there's anything cool worth getting. I'm gonna try to find the room that I'm in. This is a big, complicated hallway. Crazy. I don't recognize anything. Yeah, that's the... This is one of those things where there might be an energy tank in here, but they hid it from me in Metroid Captured. There we go. I could have gotten that, like, in the middle of the fight, couldn't I? Wow. Wow, what a fantastic, fan-frickin-tastic time to end here. Wow, thanks everybody for tuning in to Metroid Monday, and I will not be back next Monday because, like I said, we'll be on vacation, having our anniversary. But, rest assured, I'll be thinking about Metroid the entire time.
Will you?
Thanks everybody, see you around.